All right, so here's where I am. Jenkins Gap Overlook. I'm gonna hike down Mount Marshall Trail. I gotta check out this trail, and I wanna come around, maybe check out this trail, Big Devil Stairs, but I wanna come around, hopefully I can get to this Gravel Springs hut tonight. The Skyline Drive, you know what, I gotta walk from the parking lot up to where I'm gonna get on the Mount Marshall Trail, Mount Marshall Road. I don't know what exactly it's called. And then I'll come out back at the parking lot tomorrow because that's where the AT meets up. So yeah, there we are. That's the view. Man, I'll tell you what. All right, here we are, the start of the trailhead. So I'm headed toward the Bluff Trail. Got the yellow blaze. So that yellow blaze, that means it's a horse trail. Gotta start right here at Skyline Drive. Walking right down there. There, yeah. All right, 3.5 miles till the next trail. Anyway, I'm gonna hike on through. If I see anything cool, I'm gonna take a video. But this, it said on the map, it said Mount Marshall Road. So this is like an old road. I love it. Yeah, so look, the azaleas are coming out. All right, here's the junction, the first junction. See the yellow blaze on that old tree over there? That is the Mount Marshall Trail continuing. This trail here is called the Bluff Trail. This trail is what goes to the Gravel Springs hut. So, as you can see, if I continue down this trail, I have 1.6 miles to the park boundary. Gravel Springs is 3.9. That is where I want to camp at tonight. So basically, my question is that do I have enough time to hike down there and then also hike the other trail, the Jordan River Trail? Because what we're looking at is
Gravel Springs 2.9, that's like 4 miles, that's 2 hours. I mean, it's now, well, 3 o'clock, so that takes about 5 o'clock to get up there. So that gives me, maybe less than 5 o'clock, so that gives me like 3 extra hours of hiking. So I can do, let's say like 6 miles extra in addition to this trail. So let me look at the map and see what I can do. Okay, so if I continue from here down the Mount Marshall Trail.
so don't worry if you don't understand any of what I'm saying in this video at this point in time, because I am expounding upon deep, see, I'm even using the watch, yeah, the very deep arcane mathematics necessary to complete hikes. Only hikers can get this. This is not for lay people.
That section of the Mount Marshall Trail that I want to hike is 1.7 miles, so times 2, that's 3.4 miles. 8, 9, 10, 11.4 miles. That puts me 1.4 miles over my estimated time. So, or estimated distance that I can do in the time I have remaining, the daylight I have remaining. And I'm not really trying to do night hiking. I'm just chilling. I'm not out here trying to knock out mad miles. So.
Ooh, someone's lost and found hat at the junction. We'll leave it there. All right, here's the end of the trail. Cool, what's that? Park boundary. That's park boundary. Talking about the backcountry rules and regulations. Leave no trace, honey. But over here, it's like there's a cabin or something. Let's check it out. This place is pretty cool. Look, there's a shed there. Little chimney. This is the end of the road here. So that's someone's cabin. I wonder if it's like a vacation cabin or, well, interesting. It's a pretty awesome place, man. I wish this was my cabin. I'd just stay up here all the time. Have like a fire in there in the winter. Dude, I would turn that shed into a meditation hut. Yeah. Maybe let's take a picture of it, put it on a vision board, and one day it'll become mine. Back at the old lost and found hat. Look, here we are. Now I'm back at the Mount Marshall Trail, but I need to go back up the Bluff Trail. 0.4. All right, here's the junction. That's where I was at earlier making my plan. And let's see, I'm gonna have to go that way, right? Ooh, man, starting to feel really tired. And then I saw this. Here we go. No access to State Route 622. Ooh. No access to State Route 622. Bluff Trail, Gravel Springs Hut 1.7. Okay, so that's important. So 1.7 plus Big Devil Stairs Trail. That doesn't say the distance on it, but I believe it's 1.1. Hey, well, cool. I mean, look at this right here. This is, I don't want to camp there. It's kind of muddy. Might find another spot, but there's a bunch of places I've come across multiple stealth sites. It's like the cool thing about hiking up here in the Shenandoah National Park is there's a lot of water. Seen water across the trail multiple times and a lot of stealth sites. I'm gonna look on the map, see how far it takes to go down Big Devil Stairs Trail, which I don't think it's closed. So I'm gonna see if I can do it in time remaining.
2.6. Which is down Big Devil Stairs and ends at the creek. I guess the creek is called Big Devil Stairs, as it says on the map. Cool. So go down there, come back up 2.6 miles. Then from here to
Well, looks as if this is it. The end of the trail. The end of Big Devil Stairs Trail. It is a trail that ends, let's see here. Right there. The park boundary is just over that way. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is, why this trail just ends here. Or why it doesn't go out to a road. But look, oh, there's a sign over there, right there. They're trespassing. So, yeah, there's some water right there. I am not going to get any for my water bottle though. I don't want to carry water up this hill. It's a pretty steep hike. But anyway, I'm gonna take a little break, eat a little food, and head on up this trail. So I'm gonna do 2 snacks. Blueberry fig bar, Cliff bar, because I'm pretty hungry. Whew, oh man, here we are, finally I'm here. Man, it wasn't a long hike, but it was steep. Up there, man, I'm about wore out now. Big Devil Stairs, legendary hike. Okay, that one's off the list. 1.7 miles. It's like 1 hour. Ooh, I'm looking at 8:16. That's not what my 1.7 is not what my map says, but we will see. We will see. I got my headlamp if I need it, so I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna just hunker down and knock these next couple miles out. Try to. I'm still working at a 26.5, 26, like a 27-minute mile. I just came across this little spring here, this little stream. I don't know what kind of water situation, this is the top of Big Devil's Stairs, actually. Wow. Okay, anyway, I don't know what the water situation is like up there at the shelter, so I'm gonna fill up now. Yeah, it's always good, I think. I always err on the side of, I'll get water now and carry it rather than, because I know I'll have water. If I get up there and something is not right with the water situation, then I don't have no water, because all I got left actually is this. So I'm gonna need more than that because I gotta cook some food, make some coffee. So hopefully there is water up there, but we'll see. I'm gonna get some here though. Let's see here. Ooh, there we go. Pulling it right up. That's another reason I was getting water from here because I saw this flow was perfect to fill up this here Seanock. Look at that. Yep, this is my water fill up method. Got the Sawyer squeeze filter attached to this here Seanock. And I just poured in this bottle. I think this Seanock is like 2 liters. This bottle's 1.5. What I'm gonna do is fill this bottle up with clean water. Then I'm gonna refill this just with dirty water because I'll boil that in my coffee and stuff. Because I gotta boil the water anyway for the coffee. You know, so, since I gotta boil it, I'll boil it, and that'll get the that'll kill everything in it. And then I'll also use that boiled water for you know, to make some rice and have a little meal. I might put some water in there in case for the bidet, but I don't think so. I think I'm gonna just put water in this and carry this and just leave that bottle empty. Like if I gotta take a dump, I'll find water. I'll have plenty of water in this bottle. I'm not gonna put any Propel in it tonight. You know, I don't like to do that because I don't know, I just imagine a bear or something can smell the sweet sugar or whatever it is in that Propel. So I'll maybe do that in the morning. So here I'm at the Gravel Spring Hut Shelter. Bear box. People down there camping already. Privy, you know how it is. I'm gonna go up here because last year I camped here. And it literally was, oh my God. Dude, this is literally the 1-year anniversary of me camping here. I camped here on my birthday. I started Thornton Gap and camped up here. Cool, I just had a little conversation with those dudes. It was pretty cool. It's nice to talk to hikers, man. This is like awesome. Because you get out here in this, you keep it quiet because there's tents up here, people sleeping. But you get out here and you get to these shelters, man. You meet other hikers, especially now it's through hiking season. That one dude is doing a lash. Everybody's cool, man, out here. Everyone's got a story, so. Anyway, I'm gonna go up here and try and find me a spot. Keep it quiet though, because people are sleeping. I'm literally gonna flex on all these people with my Durston X-Men Pro 1. They don't know what they're, yeah. That looks bad. It looks like a little rodent there. This up here, I think I camped in this one last time. Cool. And I think my air mattress has a hole in it. This thing is low. Oh. 7 o'clock. Cool. Well, we'll get up and ready to hit this trail. I think I'm going to check out the Harris Holler Trail today. That trail is closed, but it's on the map. So it's that trail I looked at yesterday. I don't know, maybe I'll bushwhack it today, see what's going on. It doesn't look like a very long trail, so maybe I could do that one. And then head on home. Yeah, I'm going to get my stuff taken down and see what's going on next. All right. Look. They're gone. The one down there is gone. Well, through hikers, man. Getting out here early. There's the sunrise over there. And I just heard an owl. Might rain, I don't know. Had a little rain last night, so I hear people over there somewhere. I think there's people over at the shelter. No campfires, man. Yeah, so I'm in the water boiling. Because I got, where is it? Oh yeah. That right there is dirty water. That's filter water, if you recall from yesterday. So I'm gonna bring this to a rolling boil so it kills everything in it. Because I'm boiling it anyway, because I'm gonna put coffee in there. But here, check out my breakfast though. I got the Gatorade protein bar, the Folgers. That's gonna make me poop real bad. And I got the Papad Chavani, man, the Indian snacks, bro. Look at this. I mean, this is like, I don't know what K-Cal is, man. Serving size, 1 ounce. So basically that's, if that's right, it's 160 calories per ounce. That's pretty good. Well, I'm like, I got a confession to make. I'm a little stressed. I weighed my pack yesterday with my 1.5 liter water bottle, and my 20 ounce water bottle full of water. I had full food, and I put my trekking poles on the pack. See how much it weighed. 18.6 pounds.
The trekking poles are 500 grams each. I mean, just 1 kilogram, that's 2.2 pounds. The 3 liters of water, no, all right, the 2 liters of water, slightly more than 2 liters, because the 20 ounces is like 500 and, what is it? I'll tell you right now. 591 milliliters.
All right, so now I come up on this little road. So we got the yellow blaze there. And I don't see one down there, down this road. But there's one there, which indicates that people could come up this road. I think this is still the trail, but check this out. Going up to this driveway, I don't really see. Check it out. No hunting or trespassing under the penalty of the law. Woo! The long arm of the law. Better stay off that place. The law's a penalty. You won't fuck around with the law now. I'm looking up there, I'm like, man, if it went for the law, maybe I could go up there. But I don't really have any interest in going up there anyway, so fuck it. All right, well, just walk down the road. There's an old wall over here. Now, there's the main road, Harris Hollow Road. So, yeah, I walk into the end of the road. Let's see what we got here. Somebody's house is up there. Back behind me is someone's house. This is it. 888. I don't know where you can park if you wanted to hike here. Harris Hall Trail. Cool. Oh wait, here's the thing here. What's this say? What's that say? Oh, Harris Hollow Trail, park boundary 1.2, Appalachian Trail 2.4 miles. This is a good 5 miles in right now, today. Well, looks like you can hike it to the road. That's good. All right, I can mark it off my map that I honestly did hike it. The trail is not closed off as it says on Gaia. It's hikeable. And that's a nice wall. And I'm gonna go ahead and just hike up the, oh, you know, don't get my trekking poles out. Hike up to the top of those. Well, I'm back at the Gravel Spring Shelter. And just ate some food, drinking some coffee. I'm tired, man. I'm like, I got 6.22 miles on my watch, and that includes like walking around here, you know. So I probably have hiked somewhere between 5.5 and 6 miles total today. But Man, I'll tell you what, I'm tired. And just from hiking yesterday and today don't wear me out. And I'm sitting here like, man, you know what? Yeah, you don't have trail legs anymore. The Skyline Drive. I'm crossing it now. Oh, Springs Gap. Here comes a car. Look, man, you got this. You got the Browntown Trail. This is also the Appalachian Trail, I do believe. And the Browntown Trail. Look, it's the white blaze and the yellow blaze. Cool. Well, I think I'm just gonna hike this back to the car. Look at that. Wonder if that's the Browntown Trail. I'm gonna have to look on the map. So that is the Browntown Trail. It goes down the Browntown Road. But from here to where I parked the truck, it's 5.3 miles. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired, man. I'm just gonna take it easy, cruise down the white blaze, and come up and hit that trail another time. Yeah, I found this little, this is like pure pink azaleas. The other ones had white in them. This one's got a little bit of white. And, oh man, they smell awesome. Oh man. Wow, wow. This is my favorite flower on the whole park. This azalea. Sometimes if you're out here like, and there's a lot of them, or like their fragrance is really strong. But it's not very strong right now. But definitely, man, it's definitely there. It's like kind of like cinnamon. Now it smells like weed. So I just think it's interesting because 1 year ago today, I was on this overlook. It's a little earlier in the morning right now, but this was up to these rocks and everything. It was all fog. All this stuff was just fog. There's nothing. You can see nothing. Now you got the whole view. It's awesome. So yeah, maybe I think I'm in a trail vortex because I keep like I wished I could have seen this view. And now I can't. And here it is. Yeah, and then, you know, this is beautiful up here, man. I'm like, man, dude, I love this park, man. It's like, look at that. I mean, come on, man. I made it to the road. It looks like, I'm gonna go over here and check. According to Far Out, to where I need to go on the AT, 1.7 more miles by trail. But I'm on the road and kind of thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, maybe I can hitchhike. But it's only not even 2 miles. But I think the road walk might be a little farther. I think I'm gonna take the road walk. I think I'm gonna do a little road walk. Check it out. There's the trail. Right there, that's the old Mount Marshal Trail. Look, and you can see how that's the road. That's what there was, the old Mount Marshal Road. And here's the Skyline Drive following the same, the same whatever. That's just a little bit of a different contour. It's the same path, basically. There it is. The Mount Marshal Trail. That's where it started yesterday. Cool. Man, these guys just went by on motorcycles. It's pretty cool. I want to keep my phone on deck. Hopefully something cool will go by on the road. I can get a video of it. That grub, is he upside down? He doesn't even have legs, man. What? I don't think he has legs, look. Whoa. And so, here I am at the back at the AT. There, back at the AT. This is where I would have come out if I kept walking on the trail, but instead I walked on the road. And that brings me to the end of these past couple days hiking excursion. Goodbye.